With Catherine beside him, our new Prince and Princess of Wales will, I know, continue to inspire and lead our national conversations, helping to bring the marginal to the centre ground.
The royal palace has undergone many transformations over the years, but none have stirred the public quite like this one. Queen Camilla, a figure often surrounded by controversy, has officially lost her title. Stepping into her place is none other than Kate Middleton. This isn't a minor adjustment, it's a pivotal moment that could redefine the monarchy as we know it. So, what truly occurred behind the palace walls? Could this mark the dawn of a new royal chapter? Join us as we explore Kate Middleton's journey to royalty and uncover why Camilla was moved aside. Kate Middleton is now the new Princess of Wales. For years, she was viewed as the reserved royal, graceful, composed, and consistently kind. Always at Prince William's side, she fulfilled her role with poise. But assuming the title of Princess of Wales marked a turning point. This title isn't just ceremonial, it once belonged to the beloved Princess Diana. Since Diana's heartbreaking death in 1997, no one had used the title, not even Camilla upon marrying Charles. It remained untouched, emotionally charged, and the public simply wasn't ready. But now, Kate has accepted it, not hastily, but with a thoughtful, emotional approach. Many are now asking, is she the right one to carry Diana's legacy? Stay with us until the end of this video to discover the answer. The royal family believes Kate is up to the task, and a large part of the public agrees, though not everyone is convinced. When we take a closer look at Kate's rise, it becomes clear that her journey wasn't about ambition or force. Instead, she steadily earned her position. She avoided scandals, worked diligently, showed genuine compassion, and formed meaningful connections with the public. Gradually, she evolved from simply being a royal spouse into someone widely respected and trusted. That authenticity set her apart, and it's why the title now fits her so naturally. Unlike Kate, Camilla never adopted the title Princess of Wales. Instead, she chose to be known as the Duchess of Cornwall, a deliberate decision to avoid offending those still devoted to Diana's memory. Even after becoming queen, that title remained untouched due to its emotional weight. But Kate changed that, not just because time had passed, but because she demonstrated the grace and strength needed to uphold such a legacy. Now the real question is not whether she deserves the title, it's this: what would the monarchy become without Catherine? Could it continue to thrive, or would it falter without the steady presence that has quietly held it together? To truly grasp Kate Middleton's significance within the royal family, we must look back to her beginnings. Born in Berkshire, England, Kate's early life was far removed from royal privilege. As the eldest of three, she grew up in a family that valued education and hard work. Her parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, came from modest beginnings but were united in their determination to give their children the best opportunities. They made sacrifices to send Kate and her siblings to excellent schools, where they gained confidence and a strong sense of responsibility. Kate's path eventually took her to the University of St Andrews in Scotland, where she met Prince William. Initially, their connection was typical, two students sharing lectures. But in time a unique bond began to form as William and Kate grew close, eventually becoming good friends and even sharing a student house. Throughout William's academic challenges, Kate stood by his side, motivating him to stay focused and reconsider his path instead of giving up. She also supported him in facing his trauma, which he described as one of his scariest challenges as a son. These early experiences built a strong foundation of trust and understanding between them. During their early years, their relationship remained private, with William making efforts to protect their privacy. They were seldom seen together in public, and their friends rarely spoke about them. Despite this discretion, their relationship deepened over time. In 2010, while vacationing in Kenya, William proposed to Kate, offering her his late mother Princess Diana's sapphire engagement ring, a deeply meaningful gesture honoring her memory. The official announcement of their engagement was met with global excitement, marking the beginning of a modern royal love story and a new era for the monarchy. Just 6 months later, they were married in a grand ceremony at Westminster Abbey. While the wedding followed tradition, it was also personal and heartfelt. They exchanged vows with promises to love and to cherish, till death us do part, reflecting a genuine emotional connection. William also made an uncommon promise in royal life, that Kate would remain closely connected to her own family. Unlike many previous royal spouses, Kate's parents and siblings were not sidelined but instead embraced by the royal family, regularly participating in events and gatherings. This respectful inclusion symbolized the partnership and modern approach they brought to royal life. From the very beginning, Kate handled her royal responsibilities with thoughtfulness and grace. She took her time learning her role, watching, listening, and growing into it naturally. Rather than seeking the spotlight, she integrated herself into the royal family's efforts, respecting tradition while also bringing in fresh perspectives. Her manner, style, and parenting reflected a balance between the expectations of royalty and the values of a normal, grounded family life. William's support was pivotal, ensuring that Kate didn't face the pressures of royal duty alone, something his mother Diana often had to endure. Though comparisons between Kate and Diana are common, their approaches differ greatly. Diana was known for her passionate and expressive nature, while Kate's strength lies in her steady and composed demeanor. She chooses to make a lasting impact through consistent work, especially in areas like early childhood development, which reflects her commitment to future generations. Kate also openly addresses mental health, focusing on holistic healing of mind, body, and spirit. Through initiatives like Heads Together, she has helped break the silence surrounding difficult topics. Kate's journey is one of growth and evolution, a contemporary woman stepping into a historic role while staying true to her identity. Her path into royal life has not been easy, marked by constant scrutiny and pressure. Yet from her very first steps, she has faced the challenge with poise and resilience. Kate Middleton didn't immediately appear at ease in the royal spotlight, contrary to what many might have expected. Coming from a modest background, she was suddenly thrust into the public eye, surrounded by high expectations and rigid royal traditions. Unlike Prince William, who embraced his role with apparent confidence, Kate took her time to observe, learn, and gradually find her voice. The early years were challenging, but Kate remained resilient. She moved forward with determination, always aiming to do her best. Over time, she grew stronger, more confident, and visibly more comfortable in the public eye. What makes her journey even more admirable is how she managed to raise her 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, while juggling royal responsibilities. Kate isn't just a public figure, she's also a devoted, hands-on mother, actively involved in her children's lives. Here's where things take an unexpected turn. For a long period, Kate and Prince Harry shared a close friendship. Before tensions arose within the royal family, they were often seen laughing and enjoying each other's company. Alongside William and Meghan Markle, they formed a united and purpose-driven team. The 4 of them collaborated on charitable projects, such as the Heads Together Foundation. This initiative introduced a new kind of leadership within the royal family, one that resonated with the public in a more relatable and modern way. But when Harry and Meghan stepped away from royal duties, the weight of responsibility fell even more heavily on Kate and William. Despite these added pressures, Kate never voiced complaints. She handled the increased duties with quiet strength and focused grace. Her composure deeply impressed Queen Elizabeth II, who grew increasingly fond of her. In a private yet powerful moment, the Queen made a statement that would later have major consequences for Camilla, possibly even costing her a title she had long held. Keep reading to learn what the Queen said. Following Queen Elizabeth II's passing, speculation about who would become the next queen intensified. Amidst the swirling rumors, Princess Anne made a bold move. Known for speaking her mind and challenging tradition when necessary, Anne revealed a shocking truth. Queen Elizabeth never truly wanted Camilla to be queen. Allegedly, the late Queen had always favored Princess Kate, believing she possessed the grace and poise required for the role. And reportedly went a step further, claiming that the Queen couldn't stand Camilla and only agreed to name her queen consort due to a secret deal made behind closed doors. But the revelations didn't stop there. Things became even more complicated when it emerged that King Charles may have used Prince Andrew's controversial ties to Jeffrey Epstein as leverage to gain his mother's support for Camilla. This move was seen as a strategic power play by Charles, especially as the Queen's Platinum Jubilee approached and public backing for Camilla became more crucial. Still, Queen Elizabeth, ever the master strategist, was fully aware of the dynamics at play. Making Camilla queen was never going to be a widely embraced decision. Initially, the plan was for her to hold the title of princess consort, not queen. But when Prince Andrew's scandal threatened to further destabilize the monarchy, Charles saw an opening. He reportedly persuaded Queen Elizabeth to support Camilla's elevation in return for managing the Andrew situation. Now, years later, Camilla is still grappling with that reality. The belief that the Queen never truly accepted her, and only agreed to the title for political reasons, has left a lasting emotional wound. As Princess Anne begins revealing long-guarded royal secrets, it's become increasingly clear that internal power struggles within the palace persist. The big question on the minds of royal observers is, why is Anne choosing to speak out now? Is there unresolved conflict between her and Camilla, or could a larger issue be unfolding behind the scenes? And Camilla's relationship has been strained for years, with underlying tensions simmering quietly. This new chapter of drama highlights a striking contrast. While Camilla's position within the royal family was allegedly met with resistance, Queen Elizabeth's fondness for Princess Kate was unmistakable. Among all the royals, the late Queen had a particular affection for Kate Middleton, viewing her as the ideal future queen consort. That admiration wasn't sudden, it dated back to 2006. Even when Kate and William were just dating, the Queen showed a special fondness for her. She even invited Kate to spend Christmas at Sandringham, a significant gesture for someone not yet officially part of the royal family. Yet Kate, respectful of tradition, declined the offer. At just 24, she understood that without an engagement ring, she didn't yet have a formal role at such intimate family events. Kate's thoughtful approach paid off. In time, she became not only William's wife but also one of the most admired and respected figures in the royal household. But as Kate's popularity grew, Queen Camilla took notice, and reportedly wasn't pleased. It's said that Camilla never truly saw Catherine as a suitable partner for William or a good fit for the monarchy's future. Royal biographer Christopher Anderson has claimed that Camilla strongly opposed William and Kate's relationship from the beginning. In his book The King, The Life of Charles III, he wrote that Camilla viewed Kate as an outsider due to her middle-class background and believed she didn't belong at the top of the royal hierarchy. But was Camilla's disapproval really about Kate's social standing? Or was it a fear of losing her own influence over Charles and the royal legacy? Whatever the motivation, the quiet rivalry between these two powerful women in the royal family has never fully disappeared. Tensions had been simmering beneath the surface for years, and with Princess Anne recently stirring things up, the royal drama is far from settled. But here's the twist, Anne isn't the only one who's had misgivings about Camilla. In fact, many members of the royal family have shared similar concerns, including Prince William. And if you think it's just because of a few offhand remarks Camilla made about Catherine's illness, think again. The friction between William and Camilla runs much deeper, tracing all the way back to his childhood. This long-standing strain became more apparent when Prince Harry revealed intimate family dynamics in his bombshell memoir, Spare. According to Harry, William never fully accepted Camilla. At most, he tolerated her, and surprisingly, Camilla was even said to be somewhat afraid of William. That's how tense things had become. But there's more. Harry claimed that both he and William once begged their father, now King Charles III, not to marry Camilla. Why? Because she had a reputation for leaking private family details to the press. In Spare, Harry openly admitted he feared she would fit the mold of the classic wicked stepmother. And given the family's painful past, that fear wasn't baseless. To really understand the roots of this tension, we have to go back in time, to the affair. Charles and Camilla's relationship during the 1980s and 1990s was emotionally tumultuous, marked by frequent breakups and constant controversy. Princess Diana exposed the emotional strain it caused during her famous Panorama interview, saying, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Then came the tragedy of 1997. Diana's death in a car crash shocked the world and left William and Harry devastated. Amid that grief, Charles's push to legitimize his relationship with Camilla only deepened the divide with his sons. Despite their clear opposition, Charles moved forward. In 2005, he married Camilla. Though William and Harry gave their public blessing, it was more about duty than heartfelt support. While Harry's resentment persisted for years, William's attitude gradually softened, particularly after Harry stepped back from royal duties in 2020. Reports indicated that William and Camilla had slowly started to build a fragile, if uneasy, understanding. Still, it wasn't an easy road. Both brothers struggled to trust Camilla, feeling a strong sense of loyalty to their late mother. They never developed a deep bond with her, nor did they confide in her the way they might with others in the family. Surprisingly, Princess Kate played a key role in bridging that emotional gap. Even after Camilla's past remarks about her, Kate remained calm, respectful, and composed. Her steady presence reportedly helped reduce lingering tension, paving the way for more civil interactions between William and Camilla. This is one of the reasons Queen Elizabeth favored Kate, because in her, she saw a unifier, someone who resembled Diana in strength and grace. But Kate's impact extended beyond family dynamics. Her true strength showed in how she chose to raise her children. Her values, patience, and quiet resilience have clearly shaped the next generation of royals. Take a look at how Kate and Prince William are raising their children. After witnessing the emotional challenges William endured during his youth, Kate made a firm decision: her children would never face the same hardship. She embraced that commitment from the moment Prince George was born in 2013. While the world celebrated the arrival of a future king, it marked more than just a royal milestone. It signaled a shift in royal parenting. William and Kate chose to break from outdated traditions. They wanted a more modern, emotionally connected, and hands-on approach to raising their children. From the beginning, they set out to do things differently. Royal traditions were changed in subtle but meaningful ways. For instance, when George was born, the couple skipped the usual announcement by royal footmen and the easel outside Buckingham Palace. Instead, they chose to share the news via email and social media. Although it was a small gesture, it marked the start of a new era. A few weeks later, another change took place. There was initially a plan for the couple to embark on a royal trip without their newborn son, which was the usual protocol for royals. However, Kate refused to leave her baby behind, even if it meant going against tradition. Her decision surprised many, but she remained steadfast because motherhood was her top priority. After George's birth, she also made an unexpected choice. Rather than staying at a palace or royal estate, she moved in with her parents in Bucklebury. This was not what the royal family had anticipated, and it raised concerns about security and customs. Still, Kate stayed committed to her decision, wanting a peaceful and private environment to bond with her baby, and her family home was the perfect place. William supported her completely. George's first royal tour came in 2014 when the family visited Australia and New Zealand. Traditionally, royal rules advised against direct heirs traveling together, but they brought George along. It was a courageous decision, yet it felt right to them. They prioritized keeping their family united, even while fulfilling their royal duties. Their dedication didn't stop there. William and Kate take an active role in their children's upbringing. Although royal staff assist them, they personally handle many day-to-day tasks to remain present in their children's lives. William is often seen taking George to school or picking him up, while Kate spends quality time reading, playing, and cooking with the kids. Their aim is to raise their children in a warm and loving environment, not just within palace walls. The couple now has 3 children: Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. They are growing up experiencing a blend of royal responsibilities and a normal childhood. William and Kate make sure their children understand their identities and what their futures might hold, but they also encourage them to enjoy simply being kids. Despite their royal status, the couple strives to keep their family life as normal as possible. Their children attend regular schools, play outdoors, and spend weekends at their country home, Anmer Hall. The family enjoys activities like bike rides, gardening, and baking together. Kate has a particular interest in early childhood development. She believes the early years are crucial and often emphasizes the importance of outdoor play, creativity, and emotional support. These values shape how she raises her children, ensuring they feel loved, heard, and secure. Mental health is another priority for William and Kate. They openly discuss the importance of expressing feelings and encourage their children at home to share their emotions and seek help when needed. Their hope is for their kids to grow up kind, resilient, and emotionally strong. William and Kate also teach their children about despite being royal, the children are expected to contribute at home. They take on small tasks, tidy up their toys, and help look after their pets. This teaches them humility and the importance of hard work. As the eldest, Prince George is gradually learning what it means to be a future king. However, Kate wants him to still enjoy his childhood. They carefully introduce him to leadership lessons without overwhelming him. All three children have begun participating in public royal events. They have accompanied their parents in parades, attended church services, and greeted crowds. These experiences help prepare them for future royal responsibilities but are introduced gradually and with care. Most of the time, William and Kate shield their children from excessive public attention. Their aim is to raise confident, kind, and respectful young individuals who happen to be royals. This approach has been well received by the public. People admire William and Kate for prioritizing their roles as loving parents over royal duties. Their children appear happy, well-mannered, and ready for what lies ahead. This is precisely what the Queen desired, someone beloved by the people who values family first. With King Charles's health declining, it might soon be Catherine's turn to assume the role that Camilla worked hard to maintain. What are your thoughts on Princess Kate's ability to meet these expectations? And how do you see Camilla's future within the royal family? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Also, check out the next video displayed on your screen. You're sure to enjoy it.